All right. Good morning, everyone. And as we go forward, we're going to be asking more people to sign in. Hopefully, we're also live on Facebook, and we are recording for those who are unable to join. In 1 second, I'm just going to, Rabbi Shlomo, I'm going to make you a co-host, and I have the screen that you need to share as well. I'm going to spotlight you in just a moment. Special welcome to everyone this morning. This is our Sunday Scholar in Residence series, and we have a very special guest this morning, Rabbi Shlomo Katz. Before I introduce Rabbi Shlomo, who has been to our shul in person before, and now Baruch Hashem, straight from Eretz Yisrael, to bring a little bit of Kedushas Eretz Yisrael to us in Skokie. We need it more than ever now. I want to thank the sponsors who made this morning possible. No particular order, the Glickmans, the Robinsons, who are sponsoring honor of their two Savtas, that's Dov and Jessica, and the Oakner family, to the Refuah Shlema of Oren ben Brendel, and the Refuah Shlema of Zerachi Yeshua ben Sparfega, and as well dedicated to commemorate the first yurtzeit of Shimona bat Ruvain by Kayla and Aaron Friedman, Ari Kamish, Kobe Kamish, and Joey Kamish. This is really a special opportunity, and just by way of hakdama, to a man who needs no introduction to our world, who's brought so much light and so much beauty, so much music. The pasuk says, "V'takechuli kinagain hamanagain," pasuk in Malachim Bet, that Shaul requests a minagain, a person who can compose music, who can bring music to the world. And I was thinking to myself, and as a rabbi, someone who's often in public, this must be a very hard time for entertainers whose entire persona, you would think, is about being in front of people, crowds. And Dafka, now there are no crowds. We don't have any crowds. We can't go in front of people. We can't go in front of groups. But Rabbi Shlomo Katz has done something unique. He has found a more powerful niggin than that of the public persona and the public charisma, and that is the inner niggin. Nagain hamanagain. He's found a way to ignite the inner niggin in every Jew. And it's something unique to who Rabbi Shlomo Katz is. I know one of the many amazing things he's doing this year is the 40 nigunim, the 40 tunes that he's developing, the 40 beautiful new Jewish melodies that are coming out into the world to celebrate 40 years in this world. And there's no better way to express the inner niggin that every Jew, mamash, has that inner niggin inside of them, that inner melody. And that's really what Rabbi Shlomo is about. So by bringing that inner melody of every Jew into the world, I'm now going to turn it over to Rabbi Shlomo. Again, a thank you to Mishpachat Kamish, Oakner, Robinson, Glickman, and also Kolam for making this morning possible. I'm going to just mute my own screen, turn it over to Rabbi. Shlomo, you have to unmute, I think. First requirement is to let Shlomo back into the room again. Hold on a second. I'm getting there. Shlomo, you with us?
I'm with you now. I'm so sorry. Can you hear me?
Oh, we hear you. We see you. Just going
Listen,
to...
the Rabbana Shlalem wanted this broadcast to be from the streets of Yerushalayim, literally the streets of Yerushalayim. I thought I had it all set up in our office here, and the internet started getting schwach, but I had to come out to the streets of Yerushalayim. So I hope that's okay Just if you could give me a thumbs up if you could hear me.
We hear you. We hear you.
Okay, wonderful. So let's sing a few Nigunim, Chevra. I'm very, very honored and overjoyed to be with you, seeing so many familiar faces here, friends that I really, really miss. And Bezrat Hashem, please God, we'll Mekadesh Zoom like we've never done it before and be as close as possible. So since we're in the streets of Yerushalayim, how could I not start with? Da 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 ma yoy oy imesh koche Yerushalayim tishkach 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 yemini imesh koche Yerushalayim tishkach 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 yemini da 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 ay da 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 sing with me, everyone. Im la'ales Yerushalayim arosh simchasi Im la'ales Yerushalayim arosh simchasi da da di 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 do 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 da 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 do 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 da 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 Shavua Tov, Kihila Yikara, Reb Shanan, all my friends, sing with me, please. Ay, da 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 da. Ay, da 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 da. Ay, da 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 da. Ay, da 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 da. Oy, do 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 do. La 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 la. Do 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 le oy 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 oy. Do 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 le oy oy oy. Do 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 le oy 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 oy. Ay dai dai dai. Ay dai 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 dai. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Di 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 di. This niggun, called Niggun of the Birds, was actually written a few streets away from here. Early in the morning. Not because I was such a tzaddik that I woke up for nights, but I was jet lagged from a trip to the States. And I couldn't sleep, so I started walking to the Kotel, which is about 5 minutes from where I'm standing. And all I could hear were the birds chirping away. And I tried to sing this niggun wherever I am. We've sung it together by you. We'll sing it one more time, Chaver. Thank you so much. Join me wherever you are. Ay, da dee 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 dee, ay, 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 da 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 da, moy, ay, 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 da do 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 do, oy, ay, da 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 da. Yes, I could see your lips moving. I could see the Chaver singing harmony. Thank you so much, everyone. You know, my dearest Chaverim, my dear friends, what the world needs now more than anything is emes closeness. People here have heard all the shiurim already. We have all the svarim. We have all the perfect recipes for the how to do's and how and what not to do. But the Torah of being close to each other, we still haven't mastered that yet. Hanukkah, all the Gemara says about Hanukkah, it's 2 pages in Gemara Shabbos. All it says is Ishu Beisel because, like Tanu Rabbanon mitzvahs in Hanukkah, Ishu Beisel. Hanukkah is the moment where we realize all we really need is to feel close to those that we live with, to be close to those that we want to live with. But mamash pashut meod liot karov. So I hope that the few minutes we get to spend together on this Sunday morning for you, beautiful evening here in Yerushalayim Al Kodesh. We're going to make Yerushalayim in Chicago. We're going to make Talpiot and Skokie just a bit closer to each other tonight, Be'ezrat Hashem. And this is a nigun that makes me feel very close. And you all know this, so sing it with me if you know it. בשובך ציון ברחמים ותחזינה עינינו בשובך ציון ברחמים ותחזינה עינינו בשובך ציון ברחמים ותחזינה עינינו בשובך ציון ברחמים המחזיר שכינתו לציון לציון המחזיר שכינתו לציון לציון. ובני אותה בקרוב בימינו בניין עולם 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 בכיסא דוד עבדך מלך לתוך התחים בכיסא דוד עבדך מלך לתוך התחים איי דרבירבי דורודו דורודו דרידידידידידי דורודו אוידו דורודו Last night, when I put my girls to shluch, my two younger ones, and they come up with the deepest words, the deepest shilas, the questions that I dare not answer them. I just want to give them all the space in order to ask them. They're too smart for me to give them any kind of like any of those answers that unfortunately it's all that the previous generation was able to give us because they weren't able to dream as big as our children are dreaming. And the shaila, of course, is Abba, how come we don't just go up and build the Beit HaMikdash right now? You're a Kohen, Abba. How come you don't do it? First of all, I want you to give me a bracha to never try to give my child a politically correct answer to that question. And second of all, I'm asking you all to please make sure that she receives the answer that she so deserves. My Ahava Tvima, 5-year-old precious angel. Yibane Hamikdash, Ir Tzion Temale. Yibane Hamikdash, Ir Tzion Temale. Yibane Hamikdash, Ir Tzion Temale. Ibane Hamikdash, Ir Tzion Temale. V'sham nashir shir chadashuvim na'ale. V'sham nashir shir chadashuvim na'ale. Di-di-doi, doi, doi, di-di-di-di-di, di-di-di-di-di. Di-di-di-di-di-di-di, ooh-do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Ay, 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 oh. V'sham nashir shir chadash u'birnana na'ale. Yeshua Koach, everyone. Thank you. Let me just take a quick look at who's with us, just so I could get a little bit more eye to eye. So many chaverim. Wow. Wow. Thank you so much, Chavra. I'm so honored, mamash. It's so beautiful. So everyone knows that this period, like everyone's head and heart is in one thing. We can't get to the menorah fast enough. We are chalashing. We are craving the Kedushas Ner Chanukah more than ever, because if we know that in a normal year, when things are whatever normal was, whatever that means, even if in a normal year I couldn't run to the Chanukah fast enough, al achas kam v'chama, how much more so this year? So I want to share with you a new nigun that I just recorded. I've actually had the privilege of doing a lot of things that I normally just did not have time to because of traveling, and I haven't traveled in kimat 10 months, I think. And one of them has been to be able to be in the studio a lot, Baruch Hashem, and get a lot of stuff done in there. That's where I am right now, because we have a whole big Chanukah Farbrengen Geschäft to be giving out every night. But one of the songs is a song I wrote in Uman a few years ago. After a long day of traveling in the Ukraine, some of the Chaverim here online have been with us on our pilgrimages to the Ukraine. And anyone that comes on the trips knows that you're on the bus for hours, and then a few more hours, and then a few more hours, and then just one more hour, and then you get to a stop, and then you have to go for a few more hours. It's mamish like that. So after a long, long day of starting in the morning in Mejbush by the Baal Shem Tov, going to Reb Nosson in Breslov, arriving at Uman late at night, it was a very, very long day. And I felt so, for some reason, I just felt so like homecoming. I've been there a bunch of times, but I never felt really that anywhere in the Ukraine is homecoming. But I was able to just zone out of everything and just focus on the place we were in. And I had such a calming feeling. I just felt very calm. And I want to send those vibes of being calm and ragua and relax in a very holy way. So wherever you are, wherever you're lighting the menorah, Chazal say, at that place, at that moment, that place becomes the Beis Hamikdash. And when you're lighting the menorah, whoever's lighting it in the house at that moment, you're Matisyahu Kohen Gadol. And the home becomes a home of Maccabim. So this is a very, very special nigun that's close to my heart. I just called it Uman. Ay da da da, ay da da dee da dee, da 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 da, ay da 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 da. Da 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 da, ay do 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 do. Da 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 da, ay da da da, ay da 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 da. Da 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 da, ay do 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 do. Da 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 da, ay da 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 da. Da 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 da, ay da. Dee da 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 da, ay da. Dee da 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 do do do, ay da 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 do. Ay da 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 da. Do 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 do. Ay ay. Dee da 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 da. Oh yeah. Dee da 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 da. Dum 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 dum. Dee da 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 da. Dee da 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 da. Oh. Do 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 do. Oh da da da. Dee da 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 do do dee. Ay da 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 do. Dee da 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 da. Do 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 na na ni na na na. Dee da 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 do 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 do. Oh da da dee. Dee da 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 dee. Ay da 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 do. Ay da 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 da. I want to see you clap your hands, Trevor. If I can't hear you sing, I can see you dance if you so wish, but at least your hand to love. Give me some rhythm, Trevor. Clap your hands. Ay, 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 ro, 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 do, 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 di, da, da, di, da, da, do, do. Ay, 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 di, di, da, da, ay, 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 do, 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 di, da, ay, do, 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 di, da, ay, do, 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 do. Bum bee, sing along with me. Ay, 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 bum bum bee, bum bum bee, bum bum bee, 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 ay, ay, do do, ay, 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 do 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 do. So I would like to share with you something that I just heard this past Shabbos, and it touched me in a very profound way. And perhaps that'll, I guess, in a nutshell, present what I wanted to share with you verbally. I hope that the words and the nigunim, the hainuhach, it's all one. I hope it's all tefillah. I heard in the name of Rabbi Vorker, someone asked him, Rebbe, how do I know if my davening was geshmak? How do I know if my tefillah was strong? What's the way to know? Is there a secret? Is there some kind of a sod to the matter? How does a person know if Bemet, whatever they were trying to do worked, whatever that means? Rabbi Vorker said a gewalt thing. Now, Rabbi Vorker was a big Talmud of Reb David of Lelov and Reb Simcha Bunim, and then he was best friends with the Kotzker Rebbe, the Chidush Yarim. It's called today the Chassidus of Amshinov. That's the continuation of Vorker. So Reb Vorker said, you know how you know if you had a good davening? If after you davened, you feel closer to the ones that you love, that was a good davening. But Rebbe, what if I'm davening for something that has nothing to do with my family? It doesn't have nothing to do with it. Tefillah is supposed to refine our midos in such a way that it draws us closer to what's important in life. So I would like to sing for you a song which is really, really a tefillah. And I was presented with these words about 1.5 years ago from a dear friend of ours, someone that we learn with quite often out in Five Towns. It's part of the tefillah that she recites every single Friday night when she's benching lift. And the story behind the words is like this, on the most pshat level. I don't know why I'm feeling a lot of Rabbi Nachman energy right now, but it is what it is. Baruch Hashem. Rabbi Nachman says if you want to get a little foretaste of Mashiach, if you want to know what it's going to be like in the Olam HaEmes, so Hanukkah is the time to tune into what it's going to be like in Yemos HaMashiach. Why? Because what do we say about the days of Hanukkah? Elohem Yemei Hoda'ah. These are days of giving thanks. That's the essence of Hanukkah. Becoming a grateful person. Living in a state of gratitude. We've all read the books about it. We all know this. We know this shmooze. We know this spiel by heart already. The healthiest ones are those that are able to tune into the concept of being Mimele'e Todah. And we're called Yehudim, Apam Oides Hashem. So Reb Nachman says, Chazal tell us, Le'osid Lavo, Kol HaKorbanos Betelim, Chutz MiKorban Todah. That in the world to come, all the korbanos are nullified and canceled out besides one korban. And that's the korban todah, that's the korban of giving thanks. So if you want to tune in to what it's probably going to feel like, to what's going to be the norm, but a holy norm, a norm that doesn't get boring, a norm that remains very thrilling and exciting in its own way, you tune into what Hanukkah is all about. Saying and feeling Todah. So this is a nigun called Todah that I composed the music to after receiving these beautiful words. Hoping you can hear okay. I want to thank my light man here, Nicholas Kalfa. Thank you so much. Melech Malchei Hamlachim Hakadosh Baruch Hu Adon Olam Ribono Shel Olam Ribono Shel Olam Todah Melech Malchei Hamlachim Hakadosh Baruch Hu Adon Olam Ribono Shel Olam Ribono Shel Olam Todah Todah Dobri Be'eri V'vot Be'amin She'achzart li תמכת בי, הושעת אותי, הצלת אותי, שימחת אותי, ריפאת אותי, שמרת עליי, הודעת אותי, אני תודה. מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא ריבונו של עולם ריבונו של עולם ריבונו של עולם תודה תודה רובי ביבי ובפעמים שעזרת לי תמכת בי הושעת אותי הצלת אותי שימחת אותי ריפאת אותי שמרת עליי הודעת אותי אני תודה תודה תודה. Thank you Hashem that you've created us in this generation, that I could be standing here in the street corner in Yerushalayim and I can daven with my friends in Skokie. Thank you HaKadosh Baruch Hu for the fact that we could sense that you believe in us so much, because otherwise you wouldn't tease us with this ability to connect to each other. If you didn't believe that we can do big, big things in the world, special things in the world, to mamish heal the whole world. Todah. Todah רובי ביבי ובעוד פעמים שעזרת לי שמחת בי, הושעת אותי, הצלת אותי, שימחת אותי, ריפאת אותי, שמרת עליי, הודעת אותי, אני תודה. Oi, 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 oi. Ay, 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 ay. Oi, 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 oi. Ay, 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 ay. Oi, 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 di, 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 di. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Di, di, di. Bum, bum, bim, bum, bee. Ay, di, 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 di. Ay, come on, Matt. I want to see some rhythm. Ay, di, di, di. 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 I one more time. I da 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 So, חברים יקרים, we got a crowd here in the streets of Yerushalayim. First of all, let me just give you all inhale it, take it in. It's never looked more beautiful, Baruch Hashem. I don't know what the deal has been in Chicago exactly, but by us here in Eretz Yisrael, letzarenu harav, our chevra, we haven't been able to daven not even once together, kmo shetzarich, in about, I guess it was the week after Purim, I think, mashu kazeh. And what's crazy is that we're in the midst of building a shul, and it's so funny and spooky how we're kind of thankful that it's been taking this long on a certain level, because if the shul would be ready now and it'd have to stay vacant, that would be too painful. But I'm thinking of all the places, of all the actual buildings that have been vacant here, and I don't know, none of us really understand what's going on, and whoever pretends to give their theory as to why this is all happening, he should be benched. All I know is that a Chinaman ate a bat in China, and this is what's happening right now, which means that if a Chinaman eating a bat in China has changed over the whole world, how could it not be that one powerful tefillah, one krechts, how could it be that one krechts can't change the whole universe? It just can't be that it has to be. So I don't know where it's going to come from. We're going to sing a new song. Where's it going to come from? I don't know. But the truth is that if we have enough love between us, then I know, without a shadow of a doubt, that kirva that we long for, that we crave for, maybe HaKadosh Baruch Hu really just wanted us to miss each other. Maybe HaKadosh Baruch Hu just wants us to miss him. Maybe we got too used to like easy and good, special access. Maybe that's what it's all about. Who knows? But these are the parshias that are revealing, that are showing us what real relationship is all about, and it's wrestling with God. It's wrestling with God. Whoever tells you they don't wrestle with the Kadosh Baruch Hu, I wouldn't buy their shawarma. I mean, I wouldn't go to their shir. You just got to do it. We got to tune into the absolute, what we call ahavas olam. Avram Avinu, Yitzchak Avinu, Yaakov Avinu, Sarah, Rivka, Rachel, and Leah, and all the Shvatim are bringing down into the world during these parshas. So I want to end off and daven with you from the city of Emezdika, pure holy love, Yerushalayim HaKodesh, Ira Kodesh. There should be a Yisraelus of Ahava she'ena tluya b'davar. There should be an awakening of love which is absolutely not dependent on anything. Mamish nothing. And I hope and pray, and I just want to make it clear, I am so thankful for this. This is a matnas chinam for me. I thank you. I thank all the chaver, but thank Rabbi Gelman. Thank you so much for reaching out to all the sponsors. Ashreichem, Yishar Kochechem. As special as this is, I long for the day that we can be together again. So if you know this one, sing with me, and we'll end with this. Da 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 do 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 do. Da 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 do 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 da da da. באהבה סולם אהבתי, על כן משכתי חסד. באהבה סולם אהבתי, על כן משכתי חסד. ההוד ימושו והגבעה תמותנה בחסדי, מאינתך לא ימוש. ההוד ימושו והגבעה תמותנה בחסדי, מאינתך לא ימוש. If you know this, please don't hold back. An everlasting love, I have loved you. For this I have drawn you with my love. An everlasting love, I have loved you. For this I have drawn you with my love. The mountains will crumble and the hillside will fade away, but my love for you will not end. The mountains will crumble and the hillside will fade away, but my love for you will not end. Da da da, do do do, do 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 do, oh yeah, da da dee da da dee, do 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 do, do do dee. Chanukah Sameach, friends. Shavua Tov u'mevorach. Besorot tovot to all of us. May the light of Chanukah come and banish all darkness, all spankas from the world. And may our hearts be open to receive the everlasting love that's awaiting us. Shavua Tov. I want to thank Nicholas again for the sound, for the lighting, and thank you to each and every one of you. Shalom, shalom, Shavua Tov.
Shalom, Rabbi Shlomo. Thank you so much. It's so beautiful. Thank you again on the occasion of the Yurtzeit of Shimona Bat Ruvain, from Kayla, Aaron Friedman, Ari Kamish, Kobe Kamish, Joey Kamish, also to Dr. Joel and Vicky Oatner, the Refuah Shlema of Oren Brendel, then Oren Ben Brendel Ada and Rafi Yeshua Ben Tzipor Vega, by Jessica and Dov Robinson in honor of their two savtas, by Mishpachat Kolam and Mishpachat Glickman. Thank you to everyone to make this so special. I want you to know, Shlomo, you connect so many Jews all over the place. Just a personal, very special thing. I'm looking into my sister's kitchen right now, Hershkovitz in Mitzpeh Yericho. You've connected brothers and sisters. You've connected so many people all over the world. So thank you. We should really come together. Mamish Bekarov.
Amen.
Keep singing. Keep on inspiring us. And
Amen.
Amen. All right. Kol Tuv, everyone. Next week, I just want to share with everyone, next week in this series, we have the privilege to continue this great opportunity of Sunday Scholars in Residence. Next week, we have Charlie Harari, December 6th, Sunday morning. So be there for that. And then B.D. Deutsch and Dr. David Shivitz and Dr. Zev Elif. And then Eretz Hashem, at that point, we'll all be together. We'll all be together live and not just via Zoom. Kol Tuv, everyone. Shavua Tov.
Shavua Tov.